Welcome back, everyone. Just a quick little video I wanted to make to kind of inform you that you yourself, you watching this video, are actually charging your iPhone completely wrong. So there's a couple different ways to look at this. One, you have your iPhone, right? And you charge it normally, you plug it to the bottom, or you use a MagSafe charger, and you just charge your iPhone at the end of the day. If you're one of those people, then you're pretty much fine. If you just charge it once per day or whatever, then it's totally okay. But there's actually been so many studies that have been coming out within the last couple of years that showcase to us the health of our, batteries, not even on our iPhones, but our MacBooks and other devices, our laptops, that basically age the health of the battery. So as most of you know, with our iPhones, including our iPhone 12s and all these iPhones, we have this little feature called battery health. So if we go into our settings, we scroll down over to battery and we click on battery health, well, you'll basically be able to see, how much capacity you have left on your battery. So you can see you have 100%, at least I have 100%. That's not the case on all my phones. My iPhone 12 Pro is already down to like 99% or 98%. This iPhone 12, on the other hand, is not in that caliber yet, which is very strange to me because I batter this phone. I don't charge it normally how I should. But for the average person out there, you should take some of these tips and actually run with them, especially if you plan on using your phone for a very long amount of time. First thing being, if you're already on battery health, turning on optimized battery charging can have a massive effect on your battery health over time. If you just bought your iPhone, you have an iPhone 12 or iPhone 11, whatever iPhone it is, and you plan on keeping it for a couple more years, you don't want this number to be low. You want this number to be as high as possible, especially if you plan on reselling it. One of the major factors that a lot of these manufacturers are looking at where you sell your devices, like Swap, like eBay, Amazon, everywhere else, they want your specific battery health to be at a certain capacity. So maintaining over like 95% is going to be set, and having this little optimized battery charging toggle will actually help you enable and just keep a little bit more battery health pretty, passively. You don't have to do anything crazy. One of the biggest things though that I see a lot of people do when using their iPhone beyond than just the charging factor is actually charging their iPhone periodically throughout the day. So what this looks like is essentially they'll have their phone, maybe they'll wake up and it'll be at like 44%. Like here, they'll use it all throughout the day and then it'll go down to maybe like 9%. And then they will go ahead and charge it up and they'll go back up to like 30%, 40%. And then they'll use it again. It'll go down to like 6%, charge it. So they're just kind of like trickle charging their battery from like, 5% or 10% to like 40% or whatever the case is. And I've seen so many people do that. I used to do this too, and I still kind of do it. And this has a pretty large effect on the health of your battery. And there's been so many studies that showcase this. And even the worst thing you can do is letting your phone die. If you're constantly letting your phone die or almost die, that is a pretty massive, drain on the battery. You have to keep in mind that there's active cells in your battery, and when those cells die, there's nothing you can do unless you replace the battery. You cannot like regain those cells back. So essentially, by you letting your phone die all the time and then recharging it back up, that can have massive effects on your iPhone battery. That'll have more effects from what I've seen than even charging your phone overnight. Charging your phone overnight really doesn't have that much of effect on your battery. Most chargers and most phones are smart nowadays that they won't accept any new battery that are coming in or any new chargers that are coming in. So it's not going to like overcharge your battery. But one thing that does affect this is letting your phone die and then charging it back up. So by doing that, you're pretty much going to be, limiting the battery health and that percentage that we talked about, the maximum capacity. So what I would recommend you to do is just kind of get in the habit of charging your phone up to 100%, and then using it as you will, and then somewhat having a set schedule of when you're charging your phone. It doesn't have to be that serious, like charge overnight. That is going to be a lot better than you charging your phone only up to like 30% and then letting it die, and then charging it back up to 40% and then letting it charge up to 100% and then kind of draining the battery throughout the day or throughout the couple days and then charging it back up to 100%. That's going to probably lead you into better battery capacity than you actually just charging your phone only a little bit and then letting it die and then so on and so forth. So that's essentially it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly, everything else. I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.